The state capitol is where plenty of people put in plenty of long days.
Yeah, you have to spend a lot of time here.
Michael White just never thought he and his wife Jill would be some of them. In July 2023, Michael and Jill's son Magnus White was hit and killed by a driver while cycling along Highway 119 in Boulder County. Despite the severity of the crash, that driver that killed him was never tested for drugs or alcohol.
I mean, that's a question that any parent, when they lose a child, is why, what is behind, what happened to Magnus. So
it would take nearly 2 years for the White family to get answers. The driver denied being drunk, but a friend testified in court they had been drinking from 3 to 6 a.m. That driver was eventually convicted of vehicular homicide.
The committee will come to order.
On Tuesday, Michael and others spoke before the House Judiciary Committee in support of SB 26132, also known as Magnus's Law. It would require officers at the scene of a crash with serious or deadly injuries to ask the at-fault driver to voluntarily take a breathalyzer test, a question that Jill says wasn't asked in Magnus's case. Or in September 2024, when Floyd and Sandy O'Dowd were killed in a head-on crash near Wiggins. The driver responsible took a deal and was sentenced to spend the next few summers in jail, a punishment that Fantasia Lira, a daughter to the O'Dowds, doesn't believe fits the crime.
We will never know whether intoxication played a role on the night of September 15th, 2024. What we do know is this: had the driver been properly tested immediately after the collision, stronger charges could have been filed, and meaningful accountability would likely have been possible.
On Tuesday, the bill passed unanimously and will move on to the Appropriations Committee
To speed up that process and help families.
Michael will continue to spend his days at the Capitol advocating for the bill because he believes if it passes, it's time well spent.
Exactly.
Jaleesa Irizarry, 9 News.
Jaleesa, thank you. We checked with 9 News legal expert Scott Robinson, who tells us there are no real legal concerns for a law like this because it's all voluntary. The driver does not need to agree to the breath test, and there is no punishment for refusing.